Hello and welcome to the Worldwide Pride. Hello and welcome to the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net. I'm Kimberly, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, your net control operator. My pronouns are she, her. This net is a round table for general discussions and friendly chats. Please direct all calls through the net control station. We meet every Sunday at 2 a.m. coordinated universal time. Before we begin, is there any emergency or priority traffic? If there is an emergency at any time, please say break, break, and we will assist you promptly. This net provides a safe place for members of the LGBTQIA+ community and their allies to connect over the airwaves. It is open to all licensed amateur radio operators without the need for membership. We also welcome third-party traffic. Speaking of memberships, the Pride Radio Group fosters an inclusive environment for learning, experimenting, and enjoying radio communications. We encourage, promote, and support diversity within the wider radio community. We share our experiences and knowledge, celebrate Pride on the air, and welcome all individuals. To learn more about the Pride Radio Group, join us, and gain access to our Discord chat room, visit prideradio.group. That is prideradio.group. Or you can check out Victor Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf or Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf on QRZ. Membership is free and all are welcome regardless of who you are and who you love. Unless you harbor hatred towards us, of course. This net is being relayed on the Pride Radio Network and its affiliated systems, including Allstar, Echolink, IRLP, DMR, YSF Reflector, Wires X, M17, NXDN, P25, D-Star, and Zello. It is also streamed live on Broadcastify, Icecast, and my YouTube channel, searchable by my call sign, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. For information on how to connect to this network or access our live streams, visit prideradionetwork.com. That is prideradionetwork.com. You can also track and follow this net by downloading NetLogger for Windows, Linux, and macOS from netlogger.org. That is netlogger.org. NetLogger allows you to log into the net, view real-time call signs, and actively participate. For Android and iPhone users, you may download On Air Net Scraper instead. That is On Air Net Scraper. Now, before we start tonight's net, does anyone have news, announcements, or other items to share with the net and the Pride Radio Group? Alright, I do have one announcement. For those of you listening in via the Pride Echolink conference, and I believe this also affects IRLP as well, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe IRLP is connected to the Echolink conference. If you're on the Pride Echolink conference, we currently have some technical problems, which is nothing new. It's a known bug where it causes the conference to hear our traffic, but we won't be able to hear traffic coming from the conference. So, if you're on that conference, if you're on Echolink and you want to, check into the net, please use Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar hyphen Lima, QSY to Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar hyphen Lima, if you'd like to check in via Echolink, because the Pride Echolink conference is borked at the moment. Now, before we No, sorry. Let's move on to check-ins for the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net. We'll begin with mobile stations, those short on time, and those who plan to participate briefly. If you fall into any of these categories, please come forward with your call sign slowly, twice, and phonetically. Feel free to share your pronouns as well. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, standing by for check-ins from mobile, short on time, and in and out stations. Alrighty, hearing no response, we now take check-ins from anyone anywhere. If you'd like to join the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net, please provide your call sign slowly, twice, and phonetically. You may also share your pronouns if you wish.
Kilo 7, November Whiskey Uniform.
Here we go.
KK7 NWU. I'll say again. Kilo 7, November Whiskey Uniform.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Kilo 7, November Whiskey Uniform. Got you down. Who else is out there wishing to check in? Is there anyone out there that would like to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net? All I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and feel free to share your pronouns if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, your net control station, and I am looking for check-ins to the net.
This is KC3 VIU, Kilo Charlie 3, Victor India Uniform.
Finally.
Phoebe,
okay.
Two things. One, the ability for me to transmit through the PrideNet Echo Link seems to be broken again. And two is I'll be in and out a little bit tonight. I need to take Abigail to work. We've got a nice, big, hefty bunch of snow and slush and maybe a little bit of freezing rain. So if I don't answer during my round, go ahead and skip me for that round and I'll come back. KC3 VIU, back to KJ7 OMO.
Silly head, I've already announced that unless you connected late. Alright, KC3VAU from KJ7OMO. Alright, thank you for letting me know. I did announce during the preamble that the Echolink conference was borked, but yeah, thanks for letting me know anyways. And yeah, so once again, to those who are on the Pride Echolink conference, it is not working properly, so I do urge you all on the Pride Echolink conference to QSY to Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar Lima if you'd like to check in via Echolink. Alright, do we have any other check-ins out there? Alright, well, it looks like it's just the two of you for the time being. KK7NWU, KJ7OMO, go ahead and take the mic.
You sure you want me to take the mic? I don't have a whole lot other than I've been keeping busy as net control for the Outdoors Net and the Oregon District 1 Aries Net. Those are eating up my time relatively recently. Other than that, I don't have much. Back to net control.
All right. Well, looks like you got some stuff there that's keeping you busy, and you got the Outdoors Net, you got the Aries stuff, and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you need to let us know, when you're net controlling, so that we could, drop in on you. Hi. All right. I believe KC3VIU was in and out. I think. Not sure. I think she wanted to. I'm not sure if she wanted to stick around or what. So KC3VIU, we'll put it back to you again. KJ7OMO.
KC3VIU. Yeah, here, and, I'm just, like I said, I just kind of I might be a little in and out tonight. Hopefully things go well. It's my roommate girlfriend's first time up north, and having seen snow, and today we got about 2.5 inches of snow, and then it started to rain, and it's gotten slushy, and it's still kind of cool. I don't think anything's likely to refreeze immediately, but come morning it could refreeze. She has a front-wheel drive VW, which is very nice, but I've got the Volkswagen with the 4Motion. In other words, it's like the all-wheel drive thing. Whichever wheel can get the traction will get the power. And I figure until she's had a chance to drive in these conditions a bit more, I just help her out. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So, but one of the things I would like to ask about, if anyone out there has experience with, telemetry. The one thing I've always absolutely been fascinated by is the radio telemetry from like satellites and radio balloons and stuff like that. Like what methods do they use to encode different satellites? I mean, I'm not looking like older satellites even. Trying to find information on that is about near impossible. It's crazy. Anyway, I'll throw that out there for a subject to be discussed. KC3VIU back to net control, KJ7 OMO.
All right. All right. Not a problem. Yeah, I don't know much about satellite telemetry other than the fact that it's data about the satellite and its health and its whatever that is about the satellite that that it's transmitting. I don't know much about it. Anyways, we're at the bottom of the list, so I would love to see more people added to it, so we'll take a peek out there in Radio Land and see who else is out there wishing to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net. All I need are your call signs slowly twice and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, and I am looking for more check-ins to the net. Alright, do we have any additional check-ins out there before we carry on? Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, we're looking for more check-ins to the net. Boy, things are quite slow at the moment. Very quiet out there. Well, if for some reason you're unable to check in via voice, you are welcome to check in via NetLogger. You can check in via the YouTube live stream. If you're part of the Pride Radio Group Discord, you could check in via there. If you have WinLink, you can check in via WinLink. Just send a WinLink message to my call sign, and I'll get you checked in that way. You can also email me your check-in. My email is kj7omo@gmail.com. Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mike Oscar @gmail.com. You can also use Mastodon to check in. My Mastodon handle is @kj7omo@mastodon.radio, @Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mike Oscar @mastodon.radio. If you know my private social media links, you can check in via that as well. And if you're not yet a licensed ham, well, I highly encourage you to study for your licenses and get your ham radio license so that you can join in on all the fun, because you're missing out if you don't. With all that out of the way, back to KK7NWU from KJ7OMO.
I promise I'm here. I thought I had an Aries activation there for a moment, and we don't. Just somebody doing a QST about their power being out. I'm like, okay. All right, now I know that neighborhood doesn't have power. Other interesting things. We've all known that I've got an ICOM 3200A. I don't know if anybody knows that I've got a Lunar Electronics 10-80 amplifier now, and a GSC 20 amp power supply. So my shack is all set up. I have attained my goal of reaching a K7RPT transmitter via RF, and I can do it reliably, which is awesome. That's been one of my goals for a while. I'll let this reset. Okay, I'm back. This is KK7NWU. Yeah, like I said, I finally attained one of my goals. I am running the Outdoors Net this coming Thursday, 8:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Whatever that is in UTC, I cannot figure out for at the moment, because my brain just doesn't work that way. But I am hosting the Outdoors Net Thursday night, 8:10 p.m. I was going to run the Oregon D1 net before that, but somebody else grabbed that before I did. I don't know how complicated it's going to be with Echolink in getting into the Outdoors net, because I won't have Echolink running. I can try, but I don't think I'm going to have it running, because I do get in via RF. KK7NWU.
Alright, KK7NWU from KJ7OMO returning. Not a problem. Go ahead and post that info on the Discord, and don't you worry, I'll figure out a way to get in. Hi, wink wink. I know the Outdoors Net has, an Echolink server that, with a special trick I can get into, even with the restrictions that they impose on it. So, yeah, I got, 2 tricks I can use to, get us in there. And so that we could, have the raid, do the raid. Alright. Yes, raiding other networks is my specialty. Hi. Alright, let's see if KC3VIU is still with us. KJ7OMO.
This is KC3VIU. Yep, still here. Just cleaning off the windshield of my car and getting it prepped. The one thing I did find out It was interesting about the Vanguard satellite was it was broadcasting like almost into the FM band. It was something like 108.01 megahertz. And I thought, that's kind of weird to be so close. Generally you want a bit more, range, for on their sidebands and stuff. And must have got really massively super tight control. That's a little edgy going that close to the FM band. But at any rate, it probably doesn't have a lot of bandwidth to begin with. But again, I forget what the heck Vanguard did anyway, so. Oh, hi. Yeah, well, I'm pretty much done wiping down the car at this point, so I'm going to go back inside. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be a slow night on the net, but I certainly missed everybody the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to send it back. This is KC3VIU, back to net control, KJ7, OMO.
KC3VIU from KJ7, OMO returning. Yeah, that is a very interesting satellite. Very interesting that they would transmit at just a hair above 108 megahertz. Around 108.01, 108.03, or whatever the heck. Not only is that just barely above the FM broadcast band, that is also just barely within the aircraft band. Yeah, aircraft band. From 108 through 118 is the range where all the airport beacons and IFR stuff and all the other airplane related stuff are, and then from 118 through 136 is all amplitude modulation, aircraft voice, aircraft to aircraft and aircraft to control tower, voice. So strange that they would put a satellite, right there at the upper edge of the FM broadcast band and the lower edge of the aircraft band. Very interesting. Alrighty, we're at the bottom of the list, so let's see if we have some other people out there looking to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net. If you're interested in checking in, all I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, your net control station, and I'm looking for more check-ins to the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net. Alrighty, do we have any additional check-ins before we carry on? Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, standing by for additional check-ins to the net. Alright, back to KK7 and WU from KJ7 OMO.
I'm running out of topics. It almost feels like the Outdoors Net from last week, because we did run out of topics to explore. I really don't have much else. And my power's blinking, so I think I am going to hop off for the night before my power goes out officially. 7-3, y'all.
All right, no problem. Be safe out there, and 7-3 to you. Back to KC3VIU from KJ7OMO.
KC3VIU? Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm about to get rolling on my drive here, so, it won't entirely surprise me if you end up shutting down the net soon, but hopefully some other people do join in. Always good to hear that. Yeah, I can send some really nice photos of snow if anyone's envious. Frankly, my friend Abigail, roommate Abigail, she like so excited to see snow, and she came outside in her fleece-lined tights and a halter top, was showing off, and it's like it's just crazy. So I'm enjoying it, and I have to say she's adapted well. Back to net control. This is KC3VIU. Back to KJ7 OMO.
Alright, KJ7OMO, your net control station returning. Alright, no worries. Yeah, it's kind of a very slow net tonight. Yeah, we haven't had a net in the past couple weeks because yours truly had some issues that was, preventing me from, actually hosting the net. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, it was a long holiday weekend, and that break was needed anyways. So, yeah. But I'm glad that the holiday madness is finally over with, and that the net is finally going again. Alrighty. That's probably gonna shut things down if we don't get any other people on. But before I do, is there anybody else out there wishing to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net? All I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, your net control station, and I am looking for more check-ins to the net. So don't be shy, pick up your mics and say hi, and spit out your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, of course. Come on now, there's gotta be someone else out there. Come on now, there's gotta be someone else out there. There's just gotta be another person out there. Come on now. Come on now, don't be shy. Come on up. Just pick your mic up, push the PTT button, and say your call sign slowly, twice, and phonetically if you'd like to get on the mic. Come on. No need to be radio shy. Yeah, if anyone wants to check in, holler your call sign slowly, twice, and phonetically, and we'll get you on the list, and we'll get you, checked in. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot. We're gonna crank that Tree Shaker 9000 Deluxe Extreme up to maximum power, and we're gonna shake that tree as hard as we can to, hopefully more people drop from it. Do we have any additional check-ins out there? If you'd like to get checked into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net, all I need from you are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns if you like. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, I'm looking for more check-ins to the net. Alright. Well, bummer. Looks like we're not getting anybody else. Sad. That's alright. Hopefully the next net will pick up. KC3VIU, KJ7OMO. I guess we'll be shutting things down, eh? Alright, well, looks like KC3VIU is gone. If you hear me, 3373 and all the numbers, and we'll catch you on the next one. Alright, folks, that concludes our net for today. Thank you all for participating and bringing fun to the airwaves. I would like to express gratitude to the Waverley Amateur Radio Society in Sydney for allowing us to use their system to relay this net. Special thanks to VK3JED and VK2WAY for their contributions, as well as the entire Pride Radio group for making this net possible. I now release all frequencies, repeaters, and other systems back to their regular amateur use. Thank you once again, and 7-3 to everyone from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. This net is now closed with 1, 2, 3 check-ins, including yours truly. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the VK2 ROT repeater, from the Pride Radio Network. That's the repeater owned by the Waverley Amateur Radio Society in Sydney. And, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar saying 7 3s. Alright, YouTube, I'm going to end it right here. If you like, feel free to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll catch you on the next one. 7-3 to everybody from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar.